Now we're getting ready to prepare to cook our collard greens. They've been washed several times, and now they're going to be destemmed, where I'm going to take the scissors here and cut along the vein like so. Okay, I can easily do this with a knife. If you don't have scissors, you can use a knife just as well. Okay, and that's what you want to achieve right there. Okay, and if you're going to use a knife, the way you would do it also. Okay, I'll take the knife, cut along the edge here like that. Same process. Okay, and that's with the removal of the knife. All right. Okay, and we're gonna do that, and we'll come back after we're gonna finish this whole bowl here, and we are going to be cooking our collard greens with our smoked pork ham hocks. Okay, or what they call smoked pork hocks. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna put these in hot water, and we're going to pour off the hot water for about 45 minutes. We'll let them boil, because I always pour off the first set of water. Okay, that's just a habit that I do with any type of meat that I can put in water. That's what I do. That's just my way of cleansing the meat. So that's what we're gonna do, and then we'll come back and I'll show you exactly what the combination and everything, the seasoning and everything that we're gonna do. Okay, so stay tuned. Okay, so now we're finishing up our greens here with the cutting part. So I wanted to show you exactly how I do that. Okay. And then this is the tail end of it right here. So we're going to fold this over like that. Okay. Okay, now we're completely done with that. All right. Got that part done, and that is for our greens and ham hocks, smoked ham hocks I should say. Alright, we're going to keep it kind of chunky like that, piece it out, not too much, that's it like that. Oh, I lost that one. Okay, so anyway, got that. We got this green pepper here. And what I'm going to do with it is kind of leave it whole. Just put a couple of slits in there. Alright, leave it whole. Just put some slits in there so the flavor can come out into the greens. Alright, these are our seasonings that we're going to use. Okay. Alright, we're going to use this type of salt. But we're not going to put any salt in until the very end. We want to make sure that our other seasonings do its thing first, and then we'll taste it, and see if we need any salt. And this is our bouillon we're going to be using in there as well. Okay, and I got this some garlic, and we got our onion, got our cilantro, smoked paprika. All right, so we're gonna head over to the pot there and get all these fixings put in and get that going. All right, so now we're at the point where we have added some oil into the pot here. All right, good and hot. So now we're going to be adding our greens in here. Now we're at the point where we are going to be putting in our seasoning. Okay, we're going to put in some of our onion powder. Put in our smoked paprika. 2 dashes of that. Our cilantro. 2 dashes of that. Garlic powder. Okay. And then we got our poultry seasoning. That. Add some of this in there, like your mama. Okay, just a little bit because it has salt in its base, so you gotta be careful with that. And we're gonna put another layer of our greens in there. This is gonna cook down anyway, so not too worried about that. As far as that goes, so. Alright. I have a bouillon here too. So, and this is the chicken bouillon that you saw earlier. Okay. You can just take that and crumble it up in there. Some people put it in the base of the greens at the bottom of the pot. For me, it can be done either way. Alright. So with that being in there, you can just toss it to get all the flavors and stuff up to the top from the bottom. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. And what we're going to do now, we're going to add a little water. I could have used chicken broth, or I could have used beef broth. I have both. I chose not to because I already have the chicken bouillon in there, and because I also am using the poultry seasoning, so I know exactly how much water to add to get that flavor that I'm looking for. So, because I've done this several times before. Alright, so yeah, everything looks like it's coming together pretty good there. Alright, so I'm going to add the rest of these greens, which is only about a handful there left anyway. Alright. Alright. We're also going to go ahead and add our onions in there. Green onions and the white onion. I'm not using purple onion today, which is normally my go-to and my favorite. Alright. So we're going to put our pepper in there as well. Alright. I'm just going to stir that down through there. Make sure all that gets mixed in. Alright. Alright. We're going to let this cook down a little bit, guys. And then we're going to come back and we're going to test it in about 45 minutes. Alright, hang tight. Okay guys, so now we're going to start on our chicken while the collard greens are doing their thing over there. So if you hear some bubbling in the background, that's what you hear in the collard greens cooking there. So now with our chicken, okay, what I've done is take our chicken, as you can see, it's sitting right there in that milk, right? All right, so now you can let it do 30 minutes soak. You can let it do 2 or 3 hours soak. Okay, it's up to you. What I did was I went ahead and let it soak a little bit longer, and that's just to get that flavor that I'm looking for, because I like to do my chicken in milk baths. Okay, so then what we're going to do, we're going to take our chicken out of the milk bath. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to season our flour here. This is our flour right here. All right, so what we're going to do is put our seasonings in our flour. We're going to test it to see if it's right, because if the flour is right, guess what, your chicken's going to be right. Okay, so we're going to do that right quick, so you can watch that as I do that. All right, so you got you some onion here. All right, you're going to put you some onion in there, and I'll put some measurements for you guys, because I've been doing this for a while. So basically I know by just looking what I like in terms of that. All right, this time I'm going to add some complete. All right, just a dash, because it is salt based, so we'll try and do a little lightness on that. And then again, this bringing this in, this is your smoked paprika here. All right, a little touch of your slap your mama. Okay, just a touch, because it's salt based too, so you gotta watch all that. All right, this is your cilantro. All right. All right, then we're gonna come back with our poultry seasoning. Put some of that in there. Like I said, you can adjust this to how you like it. I know what I like. And then we're gonna come in with some of our peppercorn black pepper. All right, get some of that off in there. Depends on how much heat you like. You can adjust it. All right. All right, so that's that. Then you're gonna come back and we're just gonna whisk this all up in here. All right, basically what you're doing. All right, once you get that whisk up in there like that, you're gonna go ahead, break off. Just take a pinch of that like that, taste it. Okay, I like that, I like that. Now, I know exactly how much salt I need in there, okay? All right, so whisk that up in there. All right, and do another taste test. I am literally tasting this flour. Oh yeah. Got a little more of that smoked paprika. A little more of that garlic. I got a touch of this. Some complete in there. Dash of slap your mama. And that's gonna be it. I know exactly what I'm looking for. Alright? I'm gonna get all down to the bottom of that. Get it all off the edges around there. Alright. Oh yeah. That's ready. Alright. We're back, so hang tight. Alright guys. So now we are back and we are ready. Our flour is seasoned. Our chicken is sitting right here in the base of the milk. So we are ready to go ahead and get started with this part of it. This is part 2. Alright, so then what we're going to do is after our chicken has already soaked in the milk, right? Alright, but it looks pretty good to me and that's what I like. And I like what I see. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put our chicken, and I'm doing wings because that's, you know, our family favorite here. So what we're going to do is just take it and we're going to just put it into our seasoned flour like that. Okay, press it in there real good. All right, make sure it's covered thoroughly. Okay, all right, so you're going to squeeze it onto there too, kind of like that, just like that. Don't be afraid to do that. You're not gonna mess up the chicken in any way. You're just securing the flour to the chicken. Alright? Alright. See how that looks? And that's what you're looking for right there. You're not gonna do no double dipping and all of that. You don't need to. Alright? So now, with this hand, you do that, and the left hand, you're just gonna do that. What you're doing is just keeping one hand free from the liquid and one hand that you can use to do the applying of the flour. Alright? Alright. So that's what we're going to be doing here. Making sure it's real secure to the chicken like that. Alright. Okay. And just go on. Continue on. Alright? Long story short. Very simple. You know, not many people, you know, make chicken from scratch like this anymore. They say the process is too long and they don't, you know, have the time. But it's your food, it's going in your body. The way I see it, if you invest in it, you know what you're putting on it. You know where it's been, where everything that's happening to it. All right, so that's how I look at it. Alright. And out. And out. Just that simple. Alright guys, so now we are back and we are about to finish our chicken off here. Alright, so now it has rested in the flour for a spell there. About 10 minutes. That's all you need. I just gave it a little break in between the pressing of the flour onto it. Alright, so now, as I said before, these are our wings. Now you can leave them like this. Okay? You can leave it like flat like that. Or you can take it and do like so. Alright? It's up to you. Me, I work with it either way. So, we're going to take our tongues here. Like this. We're just going to place it in the oil. Now your temperature on your oil should be roughly 300, 350. Okay. So yeah, that's what you're going to be doing right there. When you hear that sound, you know it's right. That's that skillet letting you know. Okay. that the chicken, the oil is hot enough and it's ready to roll. Okay? Alright. So we're just gonna go ahead and get the rest of these little wings here prepared. Alright. I think it's kind of cute when you fold them back like that. Give them that little that little cute bow there. And plus it gives you more room in the skillet. Alright, so yeah. So we happy with that. Yeah, that's it right there. Get all that together. Pop it like that. Yep. So all of that is good. Alright. Alright, so I like what I see here. I'll make room for the other pieces in the skillet there. Some of it will pop loose like this one right here. Pop loose, that's cool. We'll just, when one side gets done, we'll just pop it over, flip it over, continue on. Alright. And I basically cook the chicken on one side till it gets that golden crusty brown that I like. Or if you like a little darker, you let it stay on there a little longer. Okay, which is average about 3 minutes, 4 minutes on each side. Because it's thin meat, it's not the heavy thighs or the heavy drumsticks, it's the wings. So you work with each piece according to the thickness of it. Alright, now we're going to check on our greens. Alright. I'm going to take you over there and let you take a look at that right quick. Alright, see that right there? That is your collard green with that smoked pork ham hocks. That looks great to me. Yeah, that looks good. That's what I'm talking about. That's good eating right there. See that pepper right there? We left that pepper in there. So all that flavor soaked into the greens and into those ham hocks as well. Alright. That looks great, guys. Alright. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's good eating there. That's our chicken cooking right there. Alright. Y'all turning brown there in the base there. That's exactly what you're looking for. So hang tight and we'll be right back. Okay guys, the chicken now is finished and I wanted to give you all a snapshot of that. Alright, those are our wings that we just finished. So everything looks good. I wanted to come back and let you see exactly what that looks like. Alright, and that's how your chicken should turn out. With that flaky, crispiness and the good brown color there. That's what you're looking for. Alright. Alright. And so now our greens with our smoked ham hock is completed also. So now we're going to plate that up and we'll be right back. Now we're finished cooking our chicken and our greens. Alright, hope this camera can pick up all of that. That's your greens and that is your fried chicken wings right there. Alright, so now I'm going to taste me a couple of pieces of this. Take a couple of bites, I should say, of this chicken. Oh yeah, that's what you're looking for. The flavor right there. Oh yeah. And the greens, oh yes. And that smoked pork hot bun. I help put the greens over the top. This is excellent. This is exactly what you're looking for when you're preparing your collard greens and your fried chicken. Okay? So hopefully the tips that you've seen here today and seen the preparation of this meal that you can take and glean from what I've done here today to help you enhance what you're going to be doing with your chicken and with your collard greens going forward. All right? So once again, thank you for tuning into the channel, and it's Diane's Decorating and More. All right? So until next time, take care, and be sure to tune in and share, like, leave a comment. Let me know if you prepare this meal or if you prepare either one of the dishes that you've seen here in the video today. Let me know how it turns out for you guys. All right? All right. Until next time, take care.